where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
Especially my freshman and senior year. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. If I was your girl, I would have my ear on the door too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, bro. My ear will be right on that door.
TV is TV volume on 3.
Yeah.
It's just subtitles on.
Yeah. Just reading and listening.
Yo, James, you remember when one of my
multitasking crazy.
I don't know if we ever told this story, but you remember when one of my exes back in the day was in my conversation, hearing me and you talk, and then was like, Quill, I do make more money than you.
Quill was on hot.
What?
Hot.
I was on hots. I ain't curse. I ain't do none of that. You can ask James. I ain't even raise my voice. I was just like, well, if you make more money than me, why you always out of money and I have money to give you?
He started doing the question, John. You know how you always ask questions?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you really think you make more
put you
than me.
right under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it.
So what you basically saying is that we got the same job and you make more than me at our job. But you're forgetting I have a side hustle that you help me with. You know what's coming in.
You
Stop
see the
it.
money coming in. Yeah.
Stop it. We eating out every week. I'm taking you and your friend out.
Yeah. He was on
I got hot that day, James. I said, and then James tried to hang up. I said, no. Stay on the phone.
Don't hang up.
Yeah. No. Because we're all in this now.
Yeah. We all in this now. This is our conversation.
Now,
that to do with that.
Was I mean about it? I can't say I was mean about it. Like, it was a joint where me and her got to laugh off with James. I'll be honest, because I wasn't on some stuff like, B, you know what's up, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, because, I wasn't paying all the bills in there. I wasn't. So you know what I'm saying? You can't. I wouldn't have popped it like that anyways, but, James was around. I wasn't trying to embarrass my joint in front of James, but it had to be known because she was trying to embarrass me.
I'm about to say she tried to get you. At that point,
nah, she was really being genuine. She was being genuine.
She chilled after a while though.
Yeah, she was being genuine.
She had to chill after a while.
You got to chill on my program. Yeah. Blackface. Blackface, baby.
Blackface is crazy.
Yeah.
Blackface.
But yeah, I think we should get to this either or right away.
Let's do it, man. What's the question of the week today?
So either or, you have to permanently erase every song released after December 31st, 2010 from existence, or erase every movie and TV show released after December 31st, 2010 from existence. Woo!
That's a lot of fire. That is a lot of fire on both sides.
James, go ahead, bro. I want to hear James. I want to know what James think.
I'm gonna go with the music. I'm gonna release everything after 2010.
No more music?
No, everything after 2006 I get to listen up until December 31st, 2010. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Okay.
And you get the 2020s. You get the 2020s.
What you mean?
How you get it? No, I don't get none of that.
How you get it?
Never mind. I'm bugging.
Yeah.
I'm bugging.
Yeah.
I read it wrong.
Oh,
man. This whole time
you had it you thought from 2010 and on.
No, I thought when I seen the question / made the question, I thought it was just the 2010s, like 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15. I thought I could retrieve from 2020. So now that means I can't listen to no Drake, no Kendrick, no Cole, no Dirt, no Chicago Drill, no Her, no Taylor Swift, no Summer Walker, no, like, what?
Nope. But you know what you do? You know what you do still get? Still get Hove.
Still get Jay.
Get
Still
rid of
get
that
Jay.
music. Get rid of that
Still
music.
get Jay.
Because
You get
I
Jay.
can't miss out on that fire that's on TV. What? Them movies and TV shows? No, bro, no
And some of these
Avengers
songs
movies.
pop up on TV, Chris. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no
get to hear the little snippets
Avengers.
on the TV.
At least I might not get the full song.
No Avengers, no Black Panther, no Spider-Mans with Tom Holland, no Dark Knight Rises, no
What?
Inception, no Get Out, no Wolf
No.
of Wall Street, no
Yeah.
Django, no Infinity War,
This is just movies. You
No-
ain't even talk about TV
no
yet.
Creed, no Hunger Games, no Game of Thrones, no Breaking Bad, no Walking Dead, no Stranger
Oh no, I
Things.
need Breaking Bad, gang. You tripping, gang. I
Hold
don't
up.
watch that joint. Yo,
No
at least 3-4
power.
times.
No power.
Yeah. Nah, we got get.
You could let that music go.
I couldn't imagine
still
a
got-
world with no Ghost and Tommy. Honestly.
Like I said, I still got hoes, so I'm good, man.
Bro,
Still
no
got
Rick
them.
and Morty.
I still got Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint. Yeah. What are we talking about? I'm great.
Only thing you just don't get is like 444.
That's
I'm
fine.
good without that, Chris. You know
That's fine.
you know I'm good. But you know what we don't get, Chris? You know what you gotta give up?
What?
Watch the Throne.
Okay.
Yeah. Add a
Okay.
little sugar.
Yeah, that hurts.
Chocolate.
Wait, I get American Gangster. I'm cool.
You get reasonable. You get everything whole for real. Because I think Blueprint 3 came out in 2009.
Black. Get the Black album.
Well, hold up.
Come on.
You don't lose all Drake. You don't lose
You
all
get one.
Cole.
That's what I thought. That's
You
you
get
You get
so
the
far
warm
gone,
up,
right?
and you get so far gone. You get comeback season, and you get room for improvement. You get his first 3 mixtapes. Well, as far as mixtapes are concerned, those are classics.
Wait, that was 2 different people. The warm up is Cole's.
But I'm naming all the projects you get. That's why I'm naming the names and the projects. J. Cole has
So you
the
don't get-
warm up. Drake has room for improvement. Drake has comeback season. Drake has so far gone.
Oh, so you do get so far going. Okay.
100%. So
Yeah,
far
and it
gone
came out
drop
in 09.
2009.
Yeah.
High
That's what I
school.
thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
yeah,
don't
I'm
know
getting-
what
I'm- yeah. And I
cool
get
about
all
the
my
new
old
leaks.
Meek and all. I know y'all don't care about that, but I get all my headshots, Meek and all that.
Come
Yeah,
on, man.
Yeah, still get
I'm
flamers.
good, gang.
Yeah, we cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Sir.
good, gang.
Something glossy.
Still get that flamers
milkshake
too,
softy.
2.5.
What do you say, LB? What do you say with the glossy milkshake softy?
I don't run.
Shorty chew me up and eat me up and I don't know. I just know the flow because it's so long ago. This is like 08. Demrick put me on the Meek Mill. I put him on the Wale. It's a fair
Oh, you
exchange.
get old Wale too, don't you?
But what? You get
Probably not
you
the
get
Wale we was listening to though.
You get the joint, the Wale, looking at me. DC chilling, the joint with Lady Gaga. You get that Wale.
was
You
about
do
to say
get
the
you get to get a
Gaga.
little bit of mixtape Wale. Like Paint a Picture, that's mixtape Wale. And how I thought about this question when answering it, I was just like, if I just sat there and had nothing to do with my life, what would I enjoy more? And it would be
TV or
watching
music?
all of these movies, bro.
Yeah, TV.
Mhm.
It would be, bro. The music is starting. I think I'm starting to age out of it. I do see people aging out of hip hop, especially like I'm like 30. I just turned 35, so I'm just like, man, some of this stuff do sound like bang bang shoot 'em up. If it ain't from the person I want to hear it from, sometimes it sounds crazy. If you ain't Dirk talking about drilling, sometimes I don't want to hear it.
I mean, that's why it's so hard for me to get into new music, bro. And you know, one of my criteria for new music, as for new artists, period. If I don't like you, kind of believe in your whatever you got going on, I can't really get into your music. So there be that, and like you said, some of this shit, it don't be nothing for me to hear. Don't be no substance behind it. It's nothing. There's nothing to hear. So, 'cause like I said, you get all that old music. You get 90s. You get 90s rap. You get the early 2000s. I'm cool. I could live with just that era of music.
90s rap was a little boo boo, just a little bit.
Not from the people I wanted to hear it from.
True. But you do gotta listen to all classics.
That's fine, because that's when the most classics was coming out.
I will say though, bro, it's just like just imagine going.
Most of the best albums of all time came out in that era.
But I will say, bro, real life would have been different. Like, let's say we done went through our whole 2010s, starting at 2010, and we couldn't listen to no music. I don't know if certain moments like us being in Atlanta, hearing Fetty Wap everywhere, them times
know if
wouldn't
it
hit
hits the
as
same.
the same without the music
true.
too. Even
That's
if you
true.
don't like it, sometimes music just being present it just
That's
changes
true.
the whole vibe of
The
things. I never
vibe,
really seen a
yeah.
movie do that. You play a movie where you try to get some yams.
Nah, it's certain movies and TV shows, they resonate throughout culture.
Yes, but it's not like there could be 50 people in the room and then you just throwing Game of Thrones and everybody's like, it don't go like that.
That could people have watch parties and things of that nature.
Yes,
and that's
but
literally
that
what
is
happens in a movie theater.
But that is literally you going to see what you want versus you could be anywhere in the black community and play Dreams and Nightmares and it's going up.
It's going up.
The whole
It's
thing.
going
It's
up.
going
It's
up.
going
It's
up.
culture.
Okay, I got
But
you.
some of these movies we watch, you know, even like Game of Thrones, white people on dragons with white hair, that's not culture to me. That's just something I like to watch. Hey, this is nice. It's like Power Rangers. But when I hear Dreams and Nightmares, it make me feel like I could turn my noodles into pasta. It does. It does. No movie ever made me feel like I can do this. I should just believe in myself. Unless that movie was about somebody's real life.
Exactly. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So I could see where the music lovers would go with music because music's very inspirational. Sometimes watching these movies, you just watch it. You don't feel nothing. Damn.
I mean, there's a lot of people who really rely on music. They really listen to music every day, like all day. So
I never seen nobody go to Quentin Tarantino and be like, "Your movies helped me beat suicide. I was about to kill myself one day." I never heard that. I never heard that.
I don't think he making the movies for that. But
I don't think people make their music for that all the time. Sometimes it's just something they love to do, and people's like, "Yo, I was in a dark spot."
It just resonates to his different.
You said that line about you only having $5, bro. I had $4. I broke down. What do you think the white people would pick?
I think they go on movies, gang.
Nah, they need
I think they go on movies, Chris.
Go ahead. What y'all
They
think?
weird,
Man?
bro. Different type culture. They don't want to miss like Sopranos and Office and all them other shows, them sitcoms.
I don't want to miss the Sopranos.
Sopranos is in the 2000s. We're
Friends.
Friends
what about
is in the 90s. Friends is in the 90s. We're super green. I got you. If y'all don't know, I got you. Friends.
Yeah, I don't need Friends.
I don't need Friends. It's crazy. Yeah, I think they gonna pick TV though. They watch TV's a part of their program. You gotta think sometimes growing up, we ain't had cable, so we had to learn to adapt without moving, without TV. You had the radio at all times for sure. So
The Office.
I don't know about that show.
Office is a good show.
Oh my God, bro. The Office is a banger.
You never tapped in, James?
No.
Yeah.
He's when it comes to like food.
Same thing. Same thing over and over. I'm gonna watch the same exact thing. I'm not gonna switch up, bro. There's no point
going crazy for one of them shows. Oh yeah, Walking Dead.
Breaking Bad. No, Breaking Bad.
I thought you went crazy. Okay, Breaking Bad. Even I never watched Breaking Bad. It's something I always wanted to watch, but the show just starts too slow for me. Like I watch the clips all day on YouTube, but I know those are further in the show. I can't get through season like 1 of that joint, bro. Show just
Breaking Bad fire, bro. It's fire. It
looks like it. It looks like heat, but
I ain't gonna lie, it do start off a little slow. But the thing is, if you stick to it, like the Heisenberg, it just turns up. Like you literally going from a high school teacher to a drug kingpin. You know what I'm saying? They really like let his character evolve. You know what I mean? Versus just doing it real quick. Like you know what I'm saying? Where he just in the chemistry lab, and then all of a sudden he just the kingpin in 2 days. No, it don't really go like that. Like they put their time and they show him as small dealers, like small level drug dealers, then get into like the mid level like people. You know what I'm saying? And start like crisscrossing and passing. You see the kingpin, they kind of introduce you to him, but then it's like a while before them two even connect. And then when they do connect, he wound up getting killed too. So it's like that shit crazy.
Breaking Bad is fire.
Like when they first introduced the kingpin, you would have never even knew who he was. He just owned the chicken spot.
Yeah, like I said, I seen all the clips, like, so I be like, damn, when these parts gonna happen? None of that shit be happening, so I just tap out. I'm like, I'm cool.
Like I'm saying they went from cooking in RVs to full-fledged kitchen underground underneath laundry. Just you know what I'm saying? And like that shit, it really evolved, bro. So that's why I rock with that joint. Definitely rock with that joint. What show would you fuck with like that you kept since you would get rid of the old music? What show like, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, all the Marvel movies, bro. Like I rock with all the Avengers and superhero movies. Without some of that, man, because only before 2010, you might have got one Iron Man 1, and maybe a Captain America, but you definitely don't get none of the Avengers. So none of the.
Wait,
like
so
you said,
all
none
these
of the-
Marvel movies really started flowing after 2010? It's
Yeah.
more of like a recent thing?
Yeah. I don't
Alright.
know how recent you would call 15 years, but yeah.
That's what I mean, like recency. Like so growing up when we was like 10 and 11 and 12.
No.
Oh, all right. So y'all had to read the comic books back then. That's probably why I ain't never really get into it.
We ain't had to read no comic books, bro.
If it wasn't a
It was
movie,
TV
what you
sh-
was
it was
doing?
TV shows.
No, there
it
was movies,
cartoons.
cartoons, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I don't really remember Spider-Man movies growing up like that.
You don't remember the ones with Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire, yeah. Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, I
that's
remember
her
that.
name.
How we was young for that?
That was early 2000s.
Oh, all right.
I mean, we might have been like 10 or 11.
Yeah, man. That's
Got
early
you.
2000s.
But yeah,
I ain't know.
oh yeah, I need the movies. Even what we just talked about with movies and shows is just like way more than what I could think of with music.
Yeah.
Because I listen to old music.
And you get the old R&B, bro. Like, so you still got your, you know what I mean? You still got all that old R&B. So if you want to rock that wave, you good.
And this new R&B is fire. There's no
It's
party
alright.
next door. I can't do that. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could personally do that, bro.
But you got the old school R&B. You got the Drew Hill, Tyrese, all them.
Why for that? Why?
Listen, James, I
Yo,
noticed,
Avant.
but I just knew it just wasn't going to work. This isn't the audience for that. Like, you don't care about no R&B music,
Yeah.
bro.
I care about R&B, but not when they on that wifey that stuff.
Got you.
So
I don't know what they was on.
So I was on Instagram. I was figuring out what we was gonna talk about today, and I get a message from Chris like, "Hey, you should talk about this." And I looked at the information and I started to believe, hey, I might have joined the wrong organization, me personally. When I was in college, I joined the wrong fraternity. Me. I'm not gonna name the fraternity I'm a part of. If y'all find out, y'all find out. I'm not ashamed, but I don't want them to know that
I mean,
he should have been chopping
this
up
is
some
your
stuff.
man. He joined the same fraternity, right?
Who, James?
Yeah.
No, this ain't got nothing to do with me.
I thought you were saying
you say you don't want them to find out, and I'm saying like your man is sitting right here.
That is my man, and he is sitting right there.
Yeah,
I get where he going with this though.
Where am I going?
That's also in
Where
your
am I
fraternity.
going?
They all.
Is you going to the Penn State thing?
Oh, Chris knew I was going with that. The whole audience should know that I was going with the 14 people charged. Two fraternity houses, Delta Upsilon and Sigma Chi, cocaine distribution, part of a pledgee process. You had to bag up. You had to Yeah. Runs the
nobody- ain't
Philly in New York.
Ain't nobody had y'all bagging up no Reggie when y'all pledged?
Come on, man. I wish.
Like, yo, hold on, put me on. Like, what is
wish.
going on? What is going on
It
when you
sound like
were
they got a cut.
crossing over?
It sound like they got
No, it don't
You know
sound
they
like
ain't getting
that at
no
all.
cut.
They
You
workers,
know they ain't getting no cut.
low level workers. Your cut is coming through the door.
Only thing you got to cut of is when you cutting the product. That's
Yeah,
it.
you gang now. That's your cut. You gang. You get to say you gang now.
Cut this gram into this bag. There we go. That's it. We appreciate you. Thank you for
Bro,
your service.
I always thought this shit was gang culture. But now, y'all can't tell me no different, yo. Y'all wear the same colors. Y'all out here selling dope. Y'all out here jumping. Like, what is y'all on, bro? Put me on.
All right, hold on. That's not, first of all, we not on selling cocaine and all of that, like what they got accused of. This is the thing. This is stuff that they do regardless, Chris. They out in the school selling regardless. It don't matter what they got going on. They selling dope, period. So since they selling dope, they just, I guess somebody probably was in the fraternity and kind of used that as an infrastructure, because it's like, all right, you need people you trust. You need people that you're going to rock with, that's going to be, you know what I mean, cool with you, next level, blah, blah, blah. Who better than your frat brothers, you know what I'm saying? And then you got young boys who want to be just like you. Of course, you're going to bring them up under your umbrella. They next to you so much that it's like, yo, go out and your friends do this. You know what I mean? They just serving their friends and serving their college community. That's what they was doing, bro. On every campus, somebody selling something.
They wasn't serving just that college community, because they was from Penn State to New York to Philly. They was out here.
No, but when they say
I
runs
think-
to New York and Philly, I'm thinking runs as in to get product, bro.
Yeah, but you know what I think you know what I think they was doing? I was thinking they was hitting off all them little small Penn State campuses where we got a little Penn State Schuylkill Valley. We got a Penn State Berks over here. So we just hitting all the little Penn States. And I mean, going to New York
satellite campuses.
Yeah, going to New York to get the product. I think the one bull they said, I think he was from like the Westchester area in New York. So yeah, we're gonna hit a couple schools off over here, because I know some people over here.
Where's all that happened, bro? Somebody got caught on campus.
They was watching Power, yo. What in the Power was going on, yo? You see what Tyreek and Braden had these little niggas out here doing?
This Braden and Tyreek, or Braden and Tommy?
Yeah, this is a lot of Braden, and there ain't no Tyreeks. I ain't seen no Tyreeks involved in this organization. I see a lot of Bradens.
Okay, guys. Guy on the left looks like a rat. The guy on the right, looks like he really got it in.
He really like
he
that.
Got it in.
He mad, yo. Like he thought he was. Yeah, you right. You might be right about that.
And to piggyback on what James was saying, it's real
what if
easy.
It's just the other way around either?
My fault. Go ahead, Chris.
I was saying that if it's the other way around, we're on the left, he holding it down, and my man's stressing.
No. The dude on the left is talking.
Chris, he showed up with a suit on to take his picture.
You see?
Look, he got a suit on. He taking his picture.
Like,
we didn't catch him by accident.
That got to be off his LinkedIn. That got to be off his LinkedIn, man.
He came suited and ready to get on the stand, and he was only there for questioning.
Well, yeah, now, four of them do still go to the school. 4 of them still went there. Like, it was 4 current students.
Oh, yeah, they good. Well, they going to get kicked out.
No, they ain't good. They out of there.
Yeah, they going to get expelled. But, I mean,
they're going to jail.
All right, now let's really talk about this, Chris. How much jail time you think these kids are really getting?
I ain't safe for a lot. I ain't safe for a long time.
Yeah, because this is a mistake that they made.
And I'm about to say, it's going to be a lot of probations.
No. 3 of them are going to jail. 3 of them are going to jail.
Yeah.
3 out of 13?
The dad at least is going to jail. I was
about to say the bull and his pop, they going down.
Okay.
Bull and his pop definitely going down.
And this is what I will say, bro. I could see a world when I was in this life that I could have got people to bag up dime bags. I think I could have did it, honestly. And I personally, I mean, it's messed up, I know I wouldn't have got caught, so it don't even matter. And I wouldn't have ratted. But I would have been, I might have been, you know what I mean? Because I joined a fraternity. So what am I going to say? Am I going to say I wouldn't have bagged up
I'm about to say,
coke
what was
and
what was the
took
worst
no
thing?
money?
What was the worst thing y'all had to do?
Huh?
What was the worst thing y'all had to do? Pledging.
My fraternity is a non-Asian fraternity, Chris. I don't know nothing about that.
I didn't pledge.
All right.
And you ratting too.
Yeah, I don't know nothing
Low key, you ratting.
Who? Who? I can't rat on something I don't know nothing about.
Is that true?
The way you ask questions
I
and
don't
what
know
you're asking.
nothing about it.
All right, let's just make it separate. Outside, is that still true? Can you rat on stuff you know nothing about? Because I've heard somebody do that to you at the bar with some other folks telling your business that he knew nothing about, and he was ratting.
But obviously he did. Yeah, I know he.
No diddy,
They
no
are-
diddy. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy.
I don't know what y'all got
It must
going
have had
on.
a
Art
half
too
a second
freaky.
delay because I seen myself doing it on the screen down here. I said, "No, that's not gonna work well on camera."
There's that. So maybe, but obviously they did have information. That's all I'm gonna say on that situation.
Okay.
So they did know something, but I don't know nothing about this fraternity life.
Got you. And the school.
All right, well, just take it off of hold on, Quill. Take this off of fraternity. Just think of it as a neighborhood. Chris is a group of friends. Like y'all was a group of friends in Reading High. What if y'all was moving in Reading High? The same, you know what I'm saying? It's the same concept. For real. It's a fraternity. It's a name.
It's not the same.
It's a group of friends, bro. That's what they are. That's what they did.
I can't say people who go on who pledge are a group of friends. I can't say that. That's not true.
I'm not
That's
saying
the furthest
that.
thing from the truth.
I'm not saying that.
To me
I'm saying this. See, he keep calling us a gang. That's the problem. We not Bloods and Crips, gang.
And Chris, you calling us a gang is why everybody think they tough. It's stuff like that. It's stuff like that. It's stuff like that.
I don't know y'all lives, bro. I just got questions. That's all.
Go ahead, Chris. Ask. Go ahead. Got the floor.
I mean, what?
Do you have anything else besides the worst thing we did?
No. What is the purpose of joining one of these organizations? Like when you step on campus, first of all, how do you come to the decision of which organization you're going to choose, and what is the purpose?
From 17, 18-year-old perspective, or a 35-year-old man now perspective, which one do you want?
That's a good question, because I would think now, when you're 18, I want to know in the moment when you're 18.
All right. So when you're 18, I can only speak for me. I can't say James or nothing. I'm 18. I seen Stomp the Yard. I come to school. I see like a couple groups of like people who they might be considered cool, I guess, but you also know they have good grades at least. That's like the perception. Like they're cool, involved, and throwing parties. That's kind of like what you see. And then you get to this thing where you like, dang, bro, I'm about to just take over the school. That's kind of like my mindset on it. Like, I'm going to throw the parties. I'm going to have the fun. I'm going to change the culture of this whole thing. So I can't necessarily say, especially from me and James' standpoint, I can't really call it glazing, because it's not like we joined a fraternity to do everything people was already doing. We joined it to kind of take out all the stuff we didn't like about it and the way it was presented.
And we still did our own thing after we joined. It wasn't like we joined and started doing what everybody else before us was doing or what they did. You know what I mean? Still rode our own wave the whole time.
There was certain stuff we just was like, this ain't cool. This is weird. This shouldn't be happening.
Not doing it.
So what did y'all need to link up with them for? Why y'all just didn't do y'all own thing?
What you mean link up with them?
Why did y'all have to become part of their organization?
Do you want to talk about now do we want to get into the lifelong perks? Do we want to get into that? Because that's already assumed. You know that? When you're black and you go to college, you automatically associate fraternities with better jobs. Automatically.
Right.
So
Or
don't
at least,
like I
or
didn't
at least
name
some
that.
type of
Opportunity.
yeah, at least some
No,
type
no,
of
no, no, no.
connections and things
Jobs.
like that.
Those connections, you don't think about the connections being like, oh, my friends in California or my friends in Texas till you get older. But initially, you think about jobs. You think about the connections getting you in places. But I didn't say that in the beginning because it's assumed. That's how almost everybody who joins fraternities, I'm not saying that's what they're thinking about, but they know that's a thing. They know you can walk into somebody across the country, not know them from anywhere, and they know you've been through a certain process. They'll give me the opportunity over you. I know that's true.
Mhm.
So that's the answer. But for a lot of James, do you want to go? Because I can give Chris the answer he really looking for.
Go ahead. You got it.
A lot of people do it to be like other men. They don't have like big brothers. They don't have like, because you know my big brother. He's been cool our whole life. So it's never like I was on these campuses ever thinking any of these is cooler than my big brother, or any of these dudes got more girls than my big brother, or anybody was my real dad or father figure. I never thought none of that. But some
Alright.
people go to these things for that.
Yeah.
Or to have friends.
So even see, and that's what I be thinking. I think y'all in y'all cases, y'all would be the outliers of the people who would be joining these organizations. I look at these dudes who be going to these organizations like you're looking for acceptance. You couldn't step on campus, do your own thing, get your own motion. So you go through this process, and what I think of when I think of these organizations is only the things that have been broadcasted. So I think there is some type of hazing, something going on where you're doing something you ain't want to be doing at whatever the case may be. You see it in movies, TV shows all the time. So I'm like, yo, I'm never doing that just to say I'm down with y'all, bro. Cause like you said, I'm not stepping on there looking at like y'all cool, y'all this, y'all that. I've been all of these things and all. So it's like, and like I got a dad and I don't got no big brother, but I got a dad. So whatever. Like
Yeah.
I don't need acceptance from all of these other people. I'm just going, that's what I'm saying. Y'all wanted to do these things and take away things from what they had going on. I could have just did y'all thing and still been the man on campus and or whatever. Like what was you know what I mean?
So think about it like anything. Independent versus the machine. And we use the
Got
machine
you.
for good things. Like we
Okay,
did
got
mad
you.
community service. Like me and James, we had kids we would work with every weekend. They knew us. We had like, you know what I mean?
I
So
like
it's,
I like I like that. I like that. I like that right there. I like that parallel. Like the
but like I
independent
said,
versus
it's
the
all
machine.
about why you join things. Like some people could say I joined for friends, but James is my line brother. He pledged with me and he's one of my best friends. And you are one of my best friends from high school. So you know I have friends. You know, even in high school, I hung with the coolest, whatever, streetest, I hung with those people. So I never was looking for acceptance. But on a funny side, like a comedic side, part of me was like, this shit ain't what they saying it is, and I could do it easily. I thought that.
All right.
I genuinely thought that. And you could ask James, like,
When
yes.
I see that down there, that's what I be thinking when I see that down there. I'd be like, yo, if I wanted to do these things and be this person, I wouldn't need. But then, like you said, the perks and things. Now all of that be sounding gravy. What you know, your man's is here. He a big wig over here. He could pull strings. All of that be sounding gravy. But I also think if I'm him on campus like that, I'm gonna bump into them people and and be that guy.
No,
Now,
it's
like
not the same.
Think about how I got my job
I
at Vango. Think about how I got my job at Vango. Think about that one thing alone, and me knowing that one person who was a part of my fraternity.
That's dope.
Hold up. I didn't even have to train.
I
So
think
the
that's
day
dope.
you know what I'm saying? So now to your side, I'm agreeing with you. Being a matured man, I don't look at any of that stuff as cool, or anything I would do again or tell my kid to do. I'm being honest. Any of my
Gotcha.
family who came after me and say, yo, should I do it? I literally tell them, no, you don't have to do it. You could literally just hang with me for a little bit and I could introduce you to these few people I know. And between these 5 people, if you really want to be around campus, between these 5 people I know, I can get you around everybody you want to know. And that's just a fact.
You name dropped your org.
Huh?
You name dropped your org.
I don't care. They got it. I don't care.
Earlier it was the other way.
Hey, listen, we here now. We here now. I don't care that much. I ain't denounced my letters or nothing like that. I am still a part of the organization. I'm not financial, but I've attained some brothers going through this life, not pledging, just getting to know people in real life. I got some folks, some young boys that I really rock with, care about how they kids doing, they girl doing, they family doing, and it has nothing to do with fraternity for me.
Gotcha.
Because some of them I don't care nothing about, be honest with you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think I just be thinking, like, especially because I could make them relationships and be cool with whatever, and without that, I don't know.
I mean, Chris, it's just a lot of times where like those situations change a lot of people though, and it really didn't change.
I
us
know,
too much.
and that's the part. That's the part I don't be liking, because I've known some people who've left from here who is not that, go somewhere, become part of these organizations, and then think it's like, hold on, bro. You let these people gas you over here. Like, you wasn't that. I don't get it. So that's how I be looking. I be like, yo, just be somebody who's really looking for some acceptance, ain't had no friends, looking to make friends. It's like you joining the.
And there's nothing wrong with at 17, 18. This is what I'm trying to say. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at 17, 18, especially if you get with the right group of people. Because I feel like even us not being in a fraternity, even through me, James, and Chris from Philly, we still had hazing. Like, and with your friendship, I did too. Hanging around, you know what I mean? So it's just the type of people you get around. But you know, we men, bro, now I'm not comparing our type of hazing to pledging. It's nothing even close to that. But there are some friendships where you cannot be in them if you're not tough. And sometimes that's just as bad as what's being done in these pledging things. Some of your boys you cannot be around and show no emotion, no weakness, no nothing. At 17, 16. Not now, we grown.
Yeah. Okay.
But don't do this. Like, I ain't telling people don't do it, but it's just like really figure out your whys and make it make sense. And I'll be honest, if it don't lead to some paper, I think you should be cool.
I think if there's not some type of financial stipulation attached to it,
you could make bread. I'll tell you that much. You could run up a bag. Trust me on that. You can make some bread doing this. Ask James. You can make some bread. But
leave it to that. I mean, and hopefully you don't got to be out here cutting up dope to do it.
I would do that over what we did.
Yeah. He would have been the Tyreek. You remember how we said they had a Tyreek with him? There we go.
Man, I would have masterminded that whole thing.
But just know, Cole, you would have been the first one under gone. They had took the vote, and they'd have had to vote you first to tell on you.
That's true, but I do move a certain way, and I always have throughout my whole life. You're not really gonna be able to get your finger on what I got going on.
So you think the boy on the left right here not telling on you?
Do no business with no drugs with no white boys. You crazy? People like that won't even know it's me. I'll be giving him the stuff saying, yeah, I got it from my cousin in the car. There'll be nobody in my car. There will be nobody in my car. Stop.
And he'd be right in there with his suit on telling.
Yeah,
He said he
people
got it from his cousin
people
in the
don't like
car.
to buy stuff from me anyway, so I know how to.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get to. I want to talk about the Eagles. Eagles had their first preseason game this weekend 159 total yards, 6 first downs, 0 for 9 on third down, 6 3-and-outs. Fellas, does the preseason mean anything to you?
I was going to ask y'all the same thing because absolutely nothing, man. I don't tap into preseason football. It's glorified practices. Only thing that matter to me that happened in preseason is if somebody, God forbid, get hurt. That's the only part about preseason that I care about.
All right, you want my answer now?
What you think, James?
Fucking right, it means something. Every down in football means something. So, like, all right, it may not necessarily mean something to me for like my starter purposes, but it means something to me for like my depth purposes. Because in football is a violent game, so people get hurt a lot. So I'm looking at it with a different eye. I look at it as what backups do I have to come in and replace my starters if something was to happen. And I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of things that I saw on Saturday showed me I don't want a couple of people positions to get hurt because I think we kind of tucked if a couple people get hurt. If a couple people go down, it ain't really looking too good. You know what I'm saying? Like with some backups and the next man up mentality ain't looking like it's proper. I get it. Where everybody say the game plan and be vanilla, is this, and that. Yeah, but also you're not game planning not to get first downs. You're not game planning to look the way you look. Nobody wants to look that way. It's also a thing called execution. So when you execute, it should not look the way it looked. You know what I mean? All the mistakes and penalties that was made. It's like sometimes I just look at it like I preach like while I listen to what Nick Sirianni preaches about like discipline, tough, and detail. And I just be like, dang, they not even really disciplined. They getting all these false starts and, you know what I mean? Just different penalties. Like, even the backups, like, they supposed to be interpreting what the starters are getting. And I get it. In training camp, the starters are getting most of the reps. So the people you seen playing only get like a third of the reps in practice. So it's a little different, but still shit. Well, you're going against their backups too. Let me also put that out there. It's not like we was going backups versus starters. So that I don't like the way that looked.
Okay.
That's
Personally.
real quick, just rebut what you said. That's what be hard for me because not everybody on the field be NFL caliber players. Some of these dudes most of these dudes are not going to make teams. They're only going to be practice squad guys. So it'd be hard to see, like, because you could be a backup, get out there with these dudes second stringers and dominate, and then you do come in the game and I'm thinking I'm going to be able to trust you, and now you're getting thrown around on the line or you can't cover nobody or whatever the case may be for whatever position you play. So I'll be more like them dudes are going to get their reps. They're not going to get full game reps, but I want to see their reps when they come in on a random 2nd and 9 during an actual game in week 1 because that's when you'll know who you could really rely on. Once we're really in between the lines, then okay, yes, you do make your name in the preseason, and that's how you'll get some of them reps. But until I could trust you on Sundays and Mondays when the games matter, not Saturdays and Fridays, bro, move around.
I'm on Chris's side. I agree with that because I've never seen nobody go 4-0 in preseason and it mean anything. I've never heard of that. I could be wrong, but I never heard of that.
Nah, that record don't mean nothing.
Quick question, Chris, write it on your board. I'm gonna show mine. I want Eagles points over under for the season total average. So let me say that the correct way. How many points do you think the Eagles are going to average this season? Yeah.
All right.
And you could put over or under on it. You know what I mean? So if you want to say something corny like over 7, you could do that, but that's corny.
Yeah, that's right.
7 points, crazy. If we only average 7 points, we might lose every game.
Did I write it the right way?
Points per game?
13.5, 2 touchdowns a game.
Does that say 2 touchdowns? Or does that say a touchdown and 2 or does that say a touchdown and 2 field goals?
I got you. I'm just saying 2 touchdowns a game and we beat your over.
That's like the defensive points to give up or the offensive points, bro.
I don't want to lip wrestle with y'all. What's yours? Oh my oh my Lord. Go ahead, yo. Go ahead, Jay.
22.
Okay. I'll do 14.5. I'll change mine to 14.5, honestly.
Yo. Quill, what do you think this is?
Hmm?
What do you think this is?
Why do you
know, man.
think so low so low of our
What's your
offense?
reason then?
I'm just looking around. I'm trying to figure out who's y'all number 2 receiver. Is y'all defense going to do a lot of the heavy lifting, which I think is going to be the case. So yeah, that's how I look at it. That's all.
All right, cool. Let me just explain this to you. Your number at 13.5, no team was under that last year.
So what's the lowest number?
14.5, 14.2.
Bro, I didn't change my number. Everybody clearly heard me change my number.
No, I'm saying, but even that. So you're telling me I'm supposed to
gonna
be
have
like
the
the Las
worst
Vegas
offense.
Raiders of last year?
Bro, my number's
Yup.
what did I say?
No matter
16?
how bad. You said 14.5. You went up to
No.
14.5 from 13.5.
All right, bro. 16.5.
Do you think y'all was a bad team last year?
Yeah.
Y'all was at almost 17 points per game.
I go by wins and losses. I don't do all of that. I think we was bad because we didn't win. I never thought we was actually just a bad team. I thought maybe we had a bad line. We got an RA quarterback. We had an RA defense. Our defense never was trash in these last couple of years. It's always been our offense literally throwing the ball to the other team. Literally.
And they still average almost 17 points per game.
Yo, bro.
Throwing the ball to the other team.
Listen, I don't want to do this with y'all.
No, you asked the question. Last year we no, hold on, Chris. He did it. He here now. Last year we averaged 22 points per game with a bad offense. So what are we talking about?
So I definitely like 16, and I'm not going no higher than 16.
Man, I'm taking that bet whenever you ready.
I don't want to bet you.
Oh,
what I bet you? It sounds like that's plus 1,000 on FanDuel the way you talking.
And that's exactly why I'm gonna get your money. So I'll give you the plus 1,000 odds. That's 16, a free bet. You
16,
crazy, bro?
16.
Hold on. If you really believed in your pick and you don't take it plus 1,000 odds, it's kind of crazy,
bro.
Chris, he's crazy for saying this right now.
Okay. Now I didn't know the average numbers when I said it, but it's fine. It's fine.
And it's crazy that I said 22. I think we
okay. Von Miller is a Cowboy at 37. Whoop-de-doo. Who cares?
He's from Dallas.
As you know, he's trying to do his last year stuff.
Exactly.
Browns still have not picked a quarterback.
Shador's gonna win that job, bro.
They named him the starter of the preseason, so I mean we there with it. But
Shador is going to win that job,
and that's all I want.
I don't care. I'm not necessarily saying that because I mean the way he played in the first preseason game, they said Deshaun Watson outplayed him. So,
but everybody had a turnover. Everybody turned the ball over.
That's what I'm saying. Deshaun Watson came in and played against some twos. Now, in a couple of weeks, that they flipped the script and Deshaun Watson played trash against the ones, and then Shador played great against the twos. What does that tell us?
Shador deserves it. That's the thing I can say. He deserves a fair shot at just knowing what's about to happen.
I'm the guy. I finished the season for us last year. I played good down the stretch, whatever the case may be. Like, why y'all coming back with Mr. Touchy-Feely over here? That's crazy, bro.
Mr. Touchy-Feely, yeah, I'm done with him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. Mr. Touchy-Feely trying ball.
And the Eagles, right now as we speak, and they should be having practice with the Patriots. You got any of those clips, LB? Did you get them?
No, I ain't get them, but I could just tell you a little bit about what's happening.
Tell us.
AJ Brown had his first one-on-one with Q. You know, he's still dropping shit. You know how that go.
Come on, man.
He dropped that. I seen it.
Yeah, he dropped it, bro. He dropped it. Rick Woolen had a good run with Romeo Doubs. Check that up. You know what I mean? That was a good joint. AJ had a good catch that I seen on the sideline. The only thing I thought about that one, if we get the clip and we could play it, it was a lot of pressure inside of what's their quarterback name? Forget the quarterback.
Drake Maye.
Yeah, Drake Maye. Drake Maye had a lot of pressure coming up the middle, which I was like, dang, like we getting home like this already. Like because their offensive line was a suspect thing for them last year. So I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, if they can't fix their offensive line, bro. I mean, I think we do got a top 5 defensive line though. I will say that.
That's not 9-8.
Yeah. 9-8,
Jalen
9-0.
Cardinal, 9-0,
Yeah.
Jordan Davis. Come on, man.
Yeah. And then we out there practicing without our edge rusher too. Bernard, he got hurt in the weight room, so you know what I'm saying? So he not even out there. But you still got 5'8" off the edge and all that. So
Come on, man.
I'm gonna keep it
Yeah,
on.
but
But
yeah.
Who cares?
You asked the question, gang. I'm just letting you know what happened. And my man Octavian Wicks looking like he might be, you know what I'm saying, wide receiver too.
If you don't want to know,
stop
don't
playing.
ask. Yo.
You're right.
Cause you know how them carry it. How the Titans doing?
I did it for the streets. I ain't do it for me. I asked for the people who might be listening.
All right.
James
Care
asked
about
you
none
a
of
question
that.
now.
No, let him skip it, Chris. It's all right.
Bro, ask me after week 2 when I come back here with that shiesty. How about that? Ask me then. Don't ask me nothing till then, bro. Don't ask me nothing. Never see me with a shiesty. I will have on a shiesty. Let's move on, man. Do we get to this?
Never seen it.
Let's pull up this list of the NFL's, what is it, top 15 people most under pressure this season?
Yeah.
Let's look at this list, man. Chris is disgusted already.
Yeah.
Chris is disgusted already, bro.
Yeah, what are we talking about, bro?
Okay. So we have the under most pressure in 2026 list via Fox Sports and NFL. I guess it's some dude named Eric Williams and blah, 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 whoever that dude is.
Bucky, bro.
Who are these guys?
Okay, more importantly, they
bro.
probably credible, getting money. I don't know, but I don't like the list.
I don't call nothing over at Fox credible. But here, like,
Fake
first
news.
of all, yeah, how Slay, how does a Super Bowl winning, Super Bowl MVP quarterback how does he have the most pressure on him in 2026? Make it make sense, bro. And none of this, not the reigning league MVP who never got out of the divisional round. Like how? I don't understand.
This list is wacky, and the reason why I think it's wacky is because
oh my God, I didn't even just peep that. Of course, the two names are black quarterbacks at the top of the list. Where's Josh Allen at on this list? Make it make sense.
Yeah,
Where's Joe Burrow on this list? Make it make sense.
Where's that boy from the Jaguars at on this list?
Where's Dak Prescott? What
they put a Cowboys line.
How? And I ain't even and if you ask me, bro, my list wouldn't even compile of all just quarterbacks at the top of my list. It wouldn't. I mean, number one would be a quarterback. It'd be Josh Allen. He's under the most pressure this year. Hands down.
I will say that. Wait, to shoot this list some type of credibility, only thing I could think of would be that some of these players are up here for contract purposes, or like because they got traded into a situation when they're expected to be a difference maker. So like a Myles Garrett, he should be
top 3.
He's expected to kind of take them over the edge, but Puka's also expected to go do enough
what
to
are we
help
talking
them
about?
win.
Yeah, get Puka out
He's
of
fighting
here.
for a contract.
He should not be on this list.
Myles Garrett should be at number 3. Myles Garrett should be at number 3. End of discussion.
Nah, I don't like Myles Garrett.
So what do y'all think when y'all see this? Because now wait up, Chris. Wait up, bro.
Go ahead.
Now that I'm looking at this list, I'm thinking I'm looking at it as most under pressure to perform.
Mm-hmm.
And when I finished it like that, this list makes a lot of sense, bro. Even I'm not saying I like Jalen Hurts 1. I would love if Justin Herbert was 1. That's me. I would love if Justin Herbert was 1. He does nothing. And he never does nothing.
Looked at as a golden boy in the league.
But Jalen Hurts, I will say, the reason why he's under the most pressure is because even from y'all point of view, a fan standpoint, like a diehard, it's like he either has to do really good on team success for y'all, or he has to do really good stats-wise. And if both of those things don't plan out, like one of those things has to happen. And I feel like that is the most pressure out of all of them. You could probably switch Lamar and him.
But Quill, in that aspect, when you start talking about team success or individual statistics, I think that's the same thing with every quarterback. Like sometimes your quarterback don't play up to the best, but the team carries him. And there's sometimes where your quarterback plays to the level of like winning and the team don't perform.
Joe
So
Burrow.
just to say he's under the most pressure, I think that's crazy because he's done it before. Like, so
But that's a
out
lot
of
of
this list
pressure
right
to
here-
have to do. But that's what makes it pressure because I did it twice already, and y'all asking
Right.
me to do it, and everybody's asking them to do it again. Even the
So
fans.
why is-
That's the
but
truth.
why do people? But
So
when
why
do people
not
get
one
to
of
feel
these
like this
dudes
is a
who never
normal
done
thing,
it?
though?
There are people right now who like, yo, if Jalen Hurts don't do X, Y, and Z, I'm done with him this year. Eagles fans are saying that. I don't care what y'all
They said
saying.
that-
Even
They said that 2 years ago.
but even I'm telling you, bro, the work he put
They've
in,
been
he don't.
saying that
he
every
don't-
year.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. The work he put in, he don't deserve that to be said at all. By not
I
even his
agree.
fans. So
I
that is
agree.
pressure. That's pressure.
I
That's
agree,
pressure.
but I think not only do I think, I know them talks are louder about other quarterbacks, fan bases and their quarterbacks.
No.
How long y'all
No.
how long y'all
No.
think how long y'all think Cowboy fans are going to put up with Dak Prescott not doing nothing?
To the end of the road.
Hey, man.
Tony Romo got to just do nothing and leave when he want, and they followed him.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's why he got replaced by Dak Prescott. No, he didn't.
He retired.
No, he didn't. Because he got replaced by Dak Prescott. He got hurt.
By who?
Dak
By
took
who?
his
The
spot.
fans?
Dak Prescott.
Time out.
By the organization. He got hurt.
You're saying something different, bro. I'm talking about when you say how long are the Cowboys, I'm saying the fans. We talking about fans. We not talking about by the team. I'm thinking like from fan point of view.
So this is only all right.
You know what I'm
All right.
saying? If you say team,
I
this
f- I
list should look
understand that.
completely different.
And that's where I think that's where I'm looking. Like
I
as
still
far as
disagree
just
with that.
You said what?
team, as
disagree
far
with
as
that.
just
What about Chris?
NFL, as far as just a football fan, this list is just wrong. It's
Yeah.
just wrong. Take my Eagles, everything about as far as just a football fan, this list is just
Where's
wrong.
Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Come on, there are
He
dudes
should
in
be
the
on
league.
this list.
That's what I'm saying. There are dudes in this league who got way more to prove, they're going to be out of the league if they don't do something this year.
I
That
agree
is
with
not
that.
the
All right.
case for
All right.
Jalen Hurts.
Maybe this. Let me ask y'all this question. Is this list, or this is the only way it kind of started to make more sense? I think they have to base these lists, like these stupid lists right here, to say expectation versus pressure too. Because nobody's expecting nothing from Marvin Harrison Jr.
The Bills are
us,
expected to win the Super Bowl. Where's Josh
yes,
Allen?
I would say Josh Allen should be on here. Then that defeats my
That's
purpose.
no argument, Chris. I know
Yeah.
we know why Josh Allen ain't on here. It's because it's Fox and he's white.
Come on.
Now, to be fair, Lamar should be number one. It should be like Lamar and Josh Allen battling
fighting for
out.
number
Yeah,
one, number
they should
two.
be fighting
Cool.
for
I
number
wouldn't
one
have
of
no.
that.
But
And then
Myles
Joey
Garrett
B-
in my
Joey B
eyes
is
should
in
be
there.
three.
I think Myles Garrett should have
Yo,
nothing to prove.
Joey B gets credit because Joey B went
It's
to the
time
Super
to
Bowl.
win. It's time
Huh?
to
Went
win
to the
now
Super-
for Myles Garrett, though. That's where the
Yeah,
where the pressure's at. This team has given up
Oh,
all of this
wait
draft
up.
capital and play. It's time to win now,
I know
bro.
what you're talking
You're
about.
in a winning team. And they're talking about bringing Aaron Donald back. Bro,
Hold up, Chris.
It's time to go.
James is going somewhere real good with this Jalen Hurts stuff. He was going somewhere real good. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead. I know where you're going.
No, I was saying, what did I just say?
Joe
you say
Burrows
Joe
is
Burrow.
not on.
Joe Burrow not on here because he went to the Super Bowl before. So they kind of like give him grace. They give him pass. They give a lot of people pass because they went and did something.
Makes sense, Chris. No, Chris.
Jalen Hurts not only went twice,
Balled
won
out
it,
both times.
won the MVP, became All-Pro, done more shit than half these people on this list, and he's still on the list with Tua Tagovailoa. Why is Jalen Hurts on the list with Tua Tagovailoa?
Tua should be
Tua might
higher
not
too.
even start.
Tua
He
should
might
be
not even
higher too.
start.
Tua's gonna be out of the league by week 7. Like, this don't make sense. How this list, as a football fan, this list does not make no sense, bro. It don't.
Yes.
Alex Pierce on this list, bro. Like, what are we talking
Travis
about around here,
Hunter?
bro?
Travis Hunter is the 5th guy with the most pressure.
And the
it's
only
like his
pressure
third
Travis
year?
Hunter had,
Second
the
year?
second year. Only pressure
Come
he
on,
has,
bro.
is because everybody keeps doubting him, saying he can't play both ways. That's the
That's
only pressure he
fine.
has.
So just put him
That's the
at
only pressure
DB
he
and
has.
let him be the best. Let him be one of the best
Best
DBs
ever.
in the league.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, cool, bro. You couldn't play both sides of the ball. Ain't nobody been able to do that in I don't know how long. That's all right, bro. But you're still one of the best at the position, at your natural position. You're
And
not
you
under
might be
no
a good
pressure.
slot at receiver if you just focus on that.
You just can't play. You just can't play every down. You can't
Yeah.
play every down of football. You're a situational dude. That's cool. That don't mean you under pressure.
Chris don't like this. Chris don't like this
don't.
list.
I don't. And like I said, even taking my Eagles fandom away and all of that, bro, as a football fan, it just don't make sense. There are way more dudes in the league who got something to prove this year who I'm going to be looking at like, what you doing out here? Not my Super Bowl winning quarterback.
So Jalen Hurts doesn't have anything to prove this year, I'm asking.
I ain't saying nothing, but it ain't top 15 in the league.
I'm saying he don't have nothing to prove this year.
Wait. To us as fans, cool, we expect Super Bowl. So he has something. I want him to prove another Super Bowl to me. I'm saying in terms of like people talking about he not good and a bottom level, bro. Like no, he don't have nothing to prove in those lists, in these type of lists. No, to me, I want him to win another Super Bowl. So
It's
I want
opposite.
him to prove that he can
I
go
think
out
you're
and do
looking
it.
at it. I think you're looking at it opposite. I think he don't have to prove that he a winner no more. I don't think that should.
I know we already know that.
If there's anything that can't be questioned, is that he's a winner.
That man a winner.
I think we can. I think we can question if the skill and the winner match the stats. That is in question this year. That's the only thing in question for me.
Even that's hard to say because in the 2 biggest games of his career, he balled out.
I know, Chris, but I'm saying the reason why we champion those games so much is because we felt like he can do that whenever he wanted, and he just wasn't. I'm telling you, if he makes it even look like that, 15, 14 out of 16 games, it should be nothing nobody say. I don't care what y'all record is. I believe that. I believe that.
That's cool.
Because he keep doing everything people saying he can't do. So now what is people saying?
When it's time to do.
You can't win 2 Super Bowls. They never said that about nobody.
And that's what my point. That's my point. Like he's already done everything people said he can't do,
except the stats thing.
But he had maybe not at a consistent level, maybe not for 14 games, like you said.
Chris, how we grew up with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
I agree. And but this is what I'm saying. If you never do that and do it and but ball out them 5-6 games of the year, I need you to ball out, my man. And then continue to lead the Super Bowls. My man.
The reason why I'm saying I'm good with that is because that's really all he should have to do. But the only thing I can see a reasonable person asking of him that he hasn't done already is some stats. That's all I'm saying. You can't ask him to do nothing else that you're not asking somebody to do who didn't even do it once.
So let's say he have one this year, he have a year like a Lamar type stats year.
Oh my God, he's top 5.
We putting all of this stuff to bed? Yeah. All right.
That's what I'm telling you. It has to go to bed at that point. If he has 3,500 throwing yards, 700 rushing yards, 10 rushing touchdowns, 30 throwing, this shit got to be done. I don't care what their record is. I don't care. Because y'all said he can't. Y'all said no matter what, this is what he can't do.
Right.
This is why they don't do this and that and that.
Bet. All right. Cool. Challenge accepted by my man. And like I said, if it still go the other way and he managed them 14 games and ball out in the 6, I'm cool with that too. But I guarantee you, like it's either one. It's either
don't
one
ask
of the
for nothing. As a fan, y'all shouldn't ask that for nothing. Except some free Jordans or something.
No, that's my man. So
I don't know why is this still a conversation, bro? At this point, that's why like Chris got hot. I don't even get hot no more, bro. It ain't to me, bro. He got the highest win percentage since 2021 with under 30 starts. I mean, with more than 30 starts. Like the highest win percent out of all these quarterbacks, better than Mahomes, better than all of them. He wins more than all of them. There's a certain way about winning too that I feel like isn't measured. Like everybody looks at stats, but I think that Jalen Hurts provides a calm to the team sometimes too, where he can like bring the team together. And those moments where we are all like fans, we over it and it looked terrible and the game looked like, yo, we should have lost this, John. And then he leads that last drive and he goes on and wins and beats Josh Allen and Philly like the Bills when we beat them too. Like there's times where he has those drives and he leads us in the moments like that. But none of that stuff is ever talked about, ever, discussed. Like all these guys he beat. He beat Lamar, he beat Josh Allen, he beat Joe Burrow, he beat Pat Mahomes. Like who do else do we have to beat so us to say he can't win or he's not going to win? Like these other players that they're naming, Lamar and Justin Herbert and Tua and all these guys, bro, they don't win, bro. I'm not going back and forth about this no more, bro. I'm
done.
And it's done, bro. And like I said, if Jalen Hurts' numbers was Nick Foles' numbers, it would never be this much hate. And that's on me. If Nick Foles had these same numbers, it would never be this much hate.
They would love Nick Foles.
You crazy? They loved him when he came in and went through a 5-game stretch, 6-game stretch, and got us to the Super Bowl and won. They loved him. Couldn't do no wrong. Jalen Hurts ain't do nothing but ball for this city, bro. And everybody, he get the push touchdown. All right, gang. If Tom Brady and them had a way to do that kind of stuff, they would have been doing it too.
But they
If
did.
Joe Burrow
They
could do
did.
it.
Before the tush push, Tom Brady was the king of the quarterback sneak at the 1 yard line.
Right.
They did.
Not Tom Brady. I'm saying like if Joe Burrow and them could do it, they would do it too. I'm sorry they got to go the harder route and try to make these passes and do everything else. I'm sorry.
Yo,
go squad.
Work smarter, not harder. I don't know what to tell these dudes, bro. But that literally, like you just saying that is insane to me because Tom Brady literally did have that in the arsenal in his bag, and they loved him for it.
All right, come on, man. We got some more time to wig out on Jalen Hurts this year. So
keep wigging out on Eric Williams and Bucky Brooks and all the Fox.
They ain't the only haters, bro. There's a lot of haters.
A lot. Let's get to some NBA news. So, I think yesterday, ESPN had reported that Kawhi Leonard was clear and there was no wrongdoing. You know, that whole thing with him and Steve Ballmer, right?
They lied.
The NBA came right out and was like, no, bro. We don't know nothing until this investigation's concluded. I don't know where they got that from. That's not true.
I can tell you where they got it from. Steve
Ballmer.
Now
anybody who is confused at what is happening or what happened, in layman's terms, it's a billionaire. He owns an NBA team. To circumvent the salary cap, what he basically did was, or what he allegedly did was, invest $50 million into a company, and then that same company sponsors one of his athletes and pays the athlete $50 million. So it's a way so that the owner can pay the athlete directly to circumvent the cap. Now, where Steve Ballmer is saying, my hands are free, I didn't do anything. He's saying, the person I gave the $50 million to, he scammed me. I didn't know. That's his argument. So we're not going to get too much into it. I just want to let the people know, in layman's terms, all of that hoopla that you read, that's what this is all about. Now, why is that wrong? Because you're not allowed to do that. You have to follow the salary cap. That's it. Basketball should be like baseball, but that's a whole nother conversation.
They don't want to give them black dudes all that money. They don't want to have to pay LeBron.
Did Kawhi do it?
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. And Pablo and them said they not done. They got more evidence. And that's why ESPN dropping that report yesterday made no sense because they already dropped 15 parts of they series with nothing but cold, hard evidence. So to say this didn't happen is just a lie. Like, there's no way you could say this didn't happen. Now, maybe to the magnitude of such is where you might be able to argue, but like you said, they're giving companies 50 million, and then it's so as of now, it's already two companies. It's a fake tree company and whoever put up their scoreboard. Both of them companies was paying Kawhi. There might even be more. Like, who knows? So that's insane. They said Kawhi got more money than Drake. It was like 3-4 people combined to talk about some trees that he never talked about, planted, made a post, liked the post, nothing about. But he got more money than all of them people combined.
He did that shit.
For sure he did it, bro. And that's the LA culture. They all getting it.
They all slime everybody out.
Bro, baseball team, basketball team. Only one that can't do it, the
Dodgers.
NFL. The Dodgers do that shit too. They gonna be paying Showtime Ohtani until what? He like 55 or something.
Nah, probably longer than that.
They probably gonna
baseball's
pay his kids.
But baseball's a non-salary cap sport, so I guess
but it's still a certain way. I think it's something with them taxes though, bro. Like when you start spending too much money, you gotta pay like a penalty and all that stuff. So they be stretching that money out.
So what they do is they'll just say, "Yo, we're only going to pay." I think Shohei got like a base salary of like $1 million or something, and the way they pay him out is crazy. Over, like you said, they'll be paying him well after he's tired. Like the one dude from the Mets, bro, they celebrated Bobby Bonilla Day for like 30 years after he retired. You just get a fucking $2 million
check.
Yeah, like what?
Now you give, bro. That's why you Shohei had to, get the interpreter to start batting, gang, because he took the base salary.
Wow.
And
they still gonna jam him up for that too. They still on him about that.
The interpreter gonna do the interpreter gonna do his 36 months.
No, I'm saying they still on Shohei Ohtani's ass. They still dropping different reports and all of that. I think they got the interpreter bull talking. I think he tight. He had to get locked up for that shit.
That's the thing, though, Chris. He could act like he don't know because they couldn't understand what he was talking about.
Yeah, that's a lie. They know that. Man. They know that man know English.
He made the bets, Chris. Bro. He good. He ain't got nothing to worry about.
They got him on the phone talking to Bank of America. Yeah, it's a little wacky, but they got him back talking to Bank of America on the phone. Clear as day. Yeah.
Oh no,
wire that money.
He definitely moved the money around, but it's cool. You know what I mean? He good.
I mean, first of all, he got it. So they was doing a little bit of betting. He was doing a little bit of betting. He got it, bro.
Everybody doing a little bit of betting. This is why when you get too greedy, you get caught.
That's a fact. Everybody doing a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm. That greed to get you though.
Yeah, one thing right quick, just for what I was saying earlier about the organizations. Like I was saying, y'all need, like, it's all good, people in high places. I just got a message talking about, yo, they looking out for you at they're looking for your name at this company. I told my people to be looking out for you. Drop a new app. It's like, bet.
Is it the money run?
Bet.
Is it the money job?
Bet. Yeah. Yeah, you on that.
Just know, Chris about to drop a new app.
We on that.
There's went from 14 nationally televised games to 34, the maximum.
Yeah,
the Bron effect.
Come on, you know how that go. That's lit. Like, cause it'd be whack. We're living in this area if you can't get all of the games on the NBA TV on the league pass because they be blacked out because they in your local area. But I mean, I guess they always come on Comcast. But when I'm not at the crib, I be trying to watch them joints. So now that they nationally televised games, they're gonna be lit.
I didn't know y'all had a Comcast joint up there too, like that black it out for y'all.
Yeah, it's everywhere in this little everywhere that Comcast is popping for real, because that's their network. It's like that and all over.
Yeah, it's
Where
definitely like that
everybody,
in Philly.
yeah,
That's how they keep you. That's how they keep me with Comcast or Xfinity, bro. Because I gotta see the games. But I ain't gonna hold you. I think YouTube TV got the partnership with Comcast, so it's straight. So I'll be watching it off that.
oh,
So
okay.
But the real talk is why y'all
I
bum
got
ass only had 14 games last year.
first of all, we
And we
talking
got the
about this
same
year.
amount. With Bron or without Bron. We got the same amount as y'all. Us, y'all, the Knicks, and the Spurs. We maxed out on television
Why?
games.
Yeah, man, it's the
Why you think y'all
Lakers.
maxed out?
Because it's the Lakers. No matter who's on the team, it's the Lakers.
Or is it because it's the Great Whites?
No.
There's only
No, it
one
doesn't
great.
matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Okay.
It's the biggest brand in sports. You see that
Y'all
price
not
tag
going
we just got
y'all
sold
not going to
for?
slap us around. Y'all not.
You see
Luka
that
gonna
price
have
tag
like
they just got sold
57
for?
on y'all.
12.5.
Luka's gonna
God, we
have like
gonna slap y'all
57
around.
on y'all.
Oh God, we slapping y'all around.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God,
man.
bro.
Hype
They're
yourself up.
gonna
Go
ruin
ahead, Quill.
James.
Hype yourself up, bro.
Gonna ruin
Go ahead.
James Christmas.
Go ahead. No, you can't do
And
that.
y'all
It's
gotta
gonna be good anyway.
y'all gotta come to LA on Christmas.
Yeah, so Bron can be home and open gifts with his kids and stuff. We cool with that.
How
We going
y'all
on
cool? How y'all cool with that? I just got that, man. Now we gotta do whatever he wanna do.
Chris, we good. We not worried about that. You know how y'all know what's about to happen. So the fact that y'all trying to live like in y'all fandom, I love it. But when y'all are winning 35 games to 40 games this year, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? We'll change everything. So it's cool.
God.
You remember when you
About
asked
35 games.
why do people join fraternities and all that and it's glazing. Like if Bron had a fraternity, would join it. They would join it. They would bust down code. They would do everything they have to do.
Bro, we was gonna be a better,
I
like,
seen
even
you
if we
join a
didn't
fraternity
get
for less.
Bron and we just had JB, we still was gonna beat y'all.
What?
Yo, let's
Phil keep
move
talking
on.
about this Lucas, like,
Let's move on.
you don't move on yet.
Why not?
Write on your whiteboard what you think over under for the Lakers wins is this year. Show me on your whiteboard.
I'll do that when basketball season starts. You ain't going.
Okay.
I
Right
need
around the
time to
corner.
think and all of that. I need to play 2K a little bit to see what our roster look like and our bets.
55 games for me.
For us?
For
I
me,
said for the
not
league,
for y'all.
for the Sixers.
Sixers, 55.
Ain't that like 10 over what they think y'all gonna do?
I don't know what they think. You probably looked that up, not me.
This weekend or last Friday, Nipsey Hussle, he dropped his posthumous album called Prolific. I hit Chris up the other day on the phone like, yo, did you hear Nipsey Hussle posthumous album? He's like, hummus. I'm like, bro, I don't know how to say it. I know how to spell it, bro. But it was recorded with Bino before Nipsey's death. And they said this is a group of songs that he made when he was making Victory Lap, the last album before he died. So this is like actually, it ain't nothing people done AI'd up. It's real Nipsey's verses. Right. I did listen to it, bro. It's really like refreshing. It feel like, dang, this is where Nipsey would be at on a musical level. It feel like that. Like you got Cardi on the joint. You got features too.
It's still quality even after this amount of time since he died?
Quality as hell, bro. Quality as hell. Quality as hell.
Nothing sound dated or nothing like that?
Quality. Leon Thomas feature. Cardi B feature. Like you'll hear the Nipsey sound. I'm just trying to motivate you, get your panties wet, girl. You know how he'd be like, trying to show you about Dr. Sebi and Bitcoin while trying to take you down. That was the type of he was with the Jones. Very tricky. And it made me think. and it made me think about just rap albums and the rappers we lost. And like, let's say y'all was rappers or musicians, any musician, it could be mic level. Would you want it so people can release your unreleased stuff, or would you want it so after you passed, everything gets like nobody can ever release anything else again?
I will let you release my unreleased stuff, especially if it's for my family, because you know what I mean. Especially when you die like that, you die in some untimely manner where like you kind of was projecting to still make XX amount of dollars and support your family. So if that unreleased music could still help them, why not help them, bro? Help my
I would,
folks.
yeah, especially if it's still my music. Don't go AI. Don't go piece together. Like if it's songs I had in the vault, full songs, cool. But don't just go piecing together whatever you want just to put something out to say I did it.
I agree. I agree. I would just dead it right then and there because I wouldn't want nobody manufacturing my sound. And that does still
Exactly.
happen. No matter what, I can't say this is how Nipsey would have wanted the
Nipsey wanted it to
album.
sound right.
Yeah, I can't say that. It just feels like Nipsey to me, but I don't know if it'll feel like Nipsey to Nipsey, but I would know that if he was alive. Like even that Pop Smoke posthumous album, that joint burnt me out, bro, because Pop was really one of them ones, bro. They made a mockery of
Yeah.
Pop. They really could have made a masterpiece that's
Did
still going
anything with
crazy
that
to this
joint.
day.
Or they did
They did him
anything with
dirty.
that shit. Through anybody
So
on any old song. Like, yeah, and that like you saying with the features that's on this Nipsey album, like especially with somebody like Leon Thomas. Leon Thomas wasn't popping when Nip was around. So it sounds like the people tried to put the care into the album to get the right people and do the right things, but just knowing that, like you said, Nip ain't okay that or even like let's grab Leon and throw him on this joint. So it's just like
he didn't even know Leon. Leon was still in
that's what I'm
Nickelodeon when
saying. It
Nipsey
wasn't
was
even
crying.
right. Making backyardigans and
Yo.
all of that. So it is, but it's good to sound that they put out, that they took their time and put out quality music.
Oh, and I heard
So
the whole
that's
thing. So I'll give y'all the songs I like. I like Reckless featuring Static Major. I like Sacrifices featuring James Fauntleroy. I like 500 Horses. I like Make Me Believe. Those are 1 through 4. That's 1 through 4. Then I like Just Like Me Interlude as a good sound. Then there's a song called Super Real. Then Vibe With Me with Leon Thomas. And then I Just Want to Know with Ty Dolla $ign and Cardi B. All them Jones is good songs. You think they not good
I mean
songs? You
tracks is on the
could
album.
just
Yeah, I'm about to say I made
like
tracks.
That was just like
16,
8, 9.
17.
I'm about to say that was just like 8,
Yeah.
9 tracks you just ran down right there. So
You know
that's
how you make a
sounds like that's
playlist?
a
You know how
great
you make a
album.
playlist of the
Yeah,
songs
you know,
that you like out of the album? That's what I did.
yeah, you know how we
I
do.
listened to it twice too.
All right,
That
so
joint 15 songs.
Oh,
throw that
guys, and we
joint in
forgot.
my playlist
We
for
for
tonight at work.
we forgot. Shout outs to Russell Westbrook, illustrious career. Retired.
The
What was
Brody.
it like last Thursday? MVP
Yeah.
season, triple doubles, prime Russ. You know, I don't
Great ball.
really
The
have much
Brody.
to say. Yeah, Brody. I was hearing that he retired because he didn't feel comfortable coming off the bench behind A Cup.
In Sacramento?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that only Sacramento and Chicago and I think Washington were teams I was trying to get him in. It just wasn't with that. So
And he's
retired.
super rich, so it's not like he gonna need to play that old school veteran role just to squeeze out
Yeah.
a few million. Like he cool. Russell Westbrook good.
And he got a Hall of Fame career. Ain't no need to go sit on the end of somebody's bench to diminish
True.
what you did,
True.
bro. Who was a top 75 player? You one of them ones, bro. So yeah, go out on your
I'm
terms. I
glad.
mean,
I'm glad he
yeah,
retired
for
because
real.
they've been tending to make a mockery out of a
They
few
already
people recently.
exactly,
Yeah.
and yeah, he ain't one of them ones to even try to play with like that. So I'm glad he did
Corny.
it this way.
They said that man made $350 million in NBA contracts. He good.
Sheesh.
He good,
That's
gang.
chicken right there. Whoa, what's going on over there? You good? Having an outer body experience?
I heard that number. I start glitching. I start glitching off that number, bro.
Yo.
I couldn't compute. Oh,
Yeah, 350. Good
we about
Powerball.
to wrap this up soon. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
we
should
got
wrap
anything
this
else,
joint up
Mom?
soon. Nah. We gotta show the audience the N-word counter. So last week we did tell you
from last
that
week.
we was gonna give away the money after a certain time. I went through the transcripts. I got everybody who said an N-word, and a tally. Chris is at 9. I see Chris always being number 1. I'm
9.
2. I got $8. James only has 1. He only said it 1, and I think he used it plural. He never used it singular. I might have lost this episode. I might have lost.
Yeah,
When I was
Even
about
with
to say
me
last time, I
not
said
speaking
brother.
as much.
I thought
You didn't go
last week
crazy
one of
today,
my
Chris.
Jones wasn't. I didn't. I don't think I got this week. I thought last week one of my Jones. Nobody pointed it out when I said it, so I thought it was on the low. I thought it got tucked, and I was like, yeah, that would have gave me and you a tie at the end of the week. But I see. You went
Oh,
back
you
and
really
looked at
counted.
the transcript, bro. And I knew what it was. I knew what the count was.
So
But
now
like
we
I
just
said, I thought
lying.
one of mine. No, I thought one of mine slipped through the cracks because nobody said it as it happened.
He's saying
So I
we
was like,
didn't announce it, Quill. We didn't like.
Got you. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop doing. I think I'm gonna stop doing. I'm announcing when I catch it, but we've been using it so fluently. I know this number is better than any other episode, and this is from episode 65, guys. It's called Day One. Listen to it. Came out last week. I think that was August 12th, and we'll see what the numbers are this week. We're running a running tally. Like I said, we'll give it away eventually. I like that idea more than going somewhere with it. But if we tally up all the N words we've used in all of the pods, oh man,
Yeah.
y'all might be able to get a Tesla. That's real rap. That's real
I
rap.
use one, but you know what I mean. Still, Tesla nonetheless.
base model.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, James only uses it in plural. I noticed that when he's talking about a group
Nah.
of people, it's never. Nah, I ain't gonna say never because he'll be like that. Never.
Oh, there go another one for you.
There go
James
another one.
James cooked last week with that brother.
Yeah. Brother was great.
I meant this.
Brother was great.
Yeah, I meant to say too. You got to chill on the hard R on that joint. You went crazy with the brother.
Yeah.
What's up? Is that a hard R? What's going on here, bro?
Nah, we ain't never used it in the hard R. That's crazy.
All right, my good folks. If you've been with us this long, I ain't even introduced the pod, but this is the Outside Looking In podcast. You know, it's me, my dog James, my dog Chris. You know, it's gonna be the same stuff every week. I kind of like. I was fucking with this episode, man. I was liking this because they had Jalen Hurts effed up. Them white boys ran amok with that coke. Me and James would have did it too. We would have did it.
I wonder how much they made, gang, for sure. I need to see them numbers. Like they not.
They had the money phone.
They not talking about these numbers.
Yeah.
They not.
They're sitting there with stacks.
They paying tuition.
And then they was cutting it.
Stepping on that coop, man.
Come on, man.
You don't need no pure up there.
Come on, man. So, what Benny say? All you need is a coke compressor. I ain't telling y'all, man.
All right, man.
Don't worry about it, bro.
How about y'all next week, man?
Don't.
Chris about to be federal. I'm out of here, man. I'm not saying no more the rest of this pod.
Right.
I'll holler at y'all.
Like it's nothing, 'cause it's nothing, bitch.